everyone, it's Robin here, and today I'm going to share with you how I'm turning my 12-month happy planner into a travel planner. Oh my gosh, and I'm so excited about this because I do love to plan me some travel, but more importantly, I also like to take some travel, especially when Walt Disney World's involved. So let's just get started. I knew I had to have this Mickey planner the moment Happy Planner released it for 2021. I mean, just look at him. Mickey is adorable. He has red gold foiling in his shorts. So cute. It says, "Hooray for today," and seriously, all the polka dots. So all the love here. So I did start using it in the beginning of the year. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? But as the year started, we started planning some trips, and I started looking at it going, this could be really fun as my travel planner. So I switched out my regular planner to another one, which you see in my Plan With Me videos, and today I am going to turn this Mickey planner into my travel planner. Oh my gosh, look, it's gonna be so much fun. So each month has a monthly view as well as vertical pages. I love this planner so much. Look at the little Mickey heads going on, and I really can't wait to do this. So I have a few items that I'm going to be taking away from this, but I also have a few items that I'm going to be adding to it. I have some note paper that I will be adding to it. Look at these. These will be so much fun. I also have some decorative pieces that I'll be adding to it. So these are plastic envelopes, and these are dashboards, which kind of act as bookmarks. Some of these I got, I've had, but some of them I got in the recent spring release, which I also got this because we'll be adding some decorative options as well. Look at these giant stickers. They just came yesterday, and I mean, look at those. I can't wait to add these in, but I also have some scrapbook paper that I'll be using, and I got this scrapbook paper from Echo Park, and there's some really pretty designs in here that we're gonna just add to spruce it up a little bit, spruce it up. And I do have another set of rings that I'll be using. Now, the classic Happy Planner has 9 discs, and these discs are the medium-sized discs, which will house an entire 12-month calendar. Well, I unfortunately do not have 12 months of trips planned. I do have just a few though. I do have 3 that we're gonna be looking at. So I got some mini discs. Now the mini discs are the same size that you'll find on a Happy Notes, and a Happy Notes is basically a notebook, which is the same size. I am obsessed with the notebooks, obsessed with Happy Notes, and the mini discs is what fit on there. Those usually house 3 of these dividers as well as 60 sheets of paper. So I think these might work. So let's just get started. Okay, first things first, let's take these discs out. And oh, they look so tiny. I can change these out later on if I need to the larger discs, but I think these mini discs will work just fine. Now, Happy Planner also sells Mickey discs, which are super cute, but we're gonna go with what we have right now. So I'm gonna be taking parts out of here. So let's see, we have 3 trips that we're tentatively talking about. We don't have exact dates, but I do know the months. So we are planning a trip in November with with Holly and her family, which is a long time coming. We've had this trip planned for a few years, off and on now, oh my gosh. But hopefully this time it will actually happen. So we have one in November. We have a trip planned in September where Rod and I are going back to San Diego to visit the kids that are still there, but we will do one of 2 things with that trip. We will either visit Disneyland if it opens for a couple of days, or we'll fly home back to St. Louis by way of Walt Disney World, which we've done in the past because it just seems cost effective to me. Also, in September, if Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is happening, that's exactly what we're going to do. And because right now is the Flower and Garden Festival in Epcot, I'm obsessing and I really want to be there. So I'm planning a trip for March 2022 for us to go spend some time in the Flower and Garden Festival. Rod doesn't know about that trip yet, but you know, we'll just plan out a fabulous time and I'm sure he will love it. So let's just get started with this. So what I'm gonna take from here are the covers. And I'm gonna first put these covers on the discs here because that's usually the easiest way to start. There we go, look at that. I love the red, and look at Mickey Mouse peeking out. Oh, so cute. So we are gonna pull out from here the front page, which I still need to put my name in. we're gonna pull out the 2021-22 calendar because that will be very helpful. I don't think I really need the perpetual calendar though, so I'm just gonna right now pull these off, and I'm gonna put these in here. And now I'm just gonna pull the months that I need. So I know that we need September because Rod and I are planning a trip, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna pull out for these. I'm gonna pull out, look at that. Okay, so I get excited when I see the page divider because I didn't know which one it was gonna be. I'm gonna pull out the month view so that I can have a month view, because when I'm planning, I kinda like to see what's happening for the whole month. And the back page of this starts off in a week. I'm gonna pull off a week view too. And it doesn't matter to me right now what the dates are because I will be redating these. So right now I'm gonna pull off September, and I'm just gonna start by putting these in. Okay, so we're getting there, right? I also know I need November. Oh, this one's cute. Look at this. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. Isn't that the case? So our trip in November will be a lot of fun because it will be Holly and Dayon, her husband, and Aiden. So that'll be his first trip to Walt Disney World. And this trip will be fun too because we are going as a Walt Disney World Universal trip. So it's been a while since we've been to Universal as a whole, especially in Orlando. I mean, we used to go to Universal all the time when we were in San Diego, but obviously it's different, and we'll be spending some time there. So I'm gonna pull November out, and again, I'm just gonna take the next page because I will be redating these. Super fun. So we have September and we have November, perfect. Now, my planner is a 2021 planner, so we are going to plan a trip for March. March says leave a trail of magic wherever you go, but March 2022. And so this is for 2021. I can do one of two things. I can redate a whole calendar, which is okay. I don't mind doing that. But since I have the 2022 calendar here, so March in 2022 begins, this starts on a Sunday here, Sunday, Monday. So it starts on, the first is on a Tuesday, and there's 31 days. So my calendar is the 2021. So I just need to find the month that starts on a Tuesday because I might be able to use that. So not January, February, March, April, May, June is a Tuesday start. Is there another one? August, September, October, November, no. So June is a Tuesday start. There are only 30 days, but I really only then would have to add one date. So let's look at that. So June's pretty cute too. It says start living your dreams, and doesn't that seem fun? So if I look at June, I would not have to redate all these dates, which I would have to if I used March. I need to add a date down here, and then I just need to cover this up and make that a 2. And I was going to redate all this anyway, so I would need to cover this up, and I'm gonna do something with weeks. So I think I might do this. So let's pull out June. This seems fun, right? I don't think I'm planning a June trip to Walt Disney World, so this will work. And let me pull this page as well. Okay, so this will be for 2022, so I'm going to put this at the end. Perfect. Let's see how this looks. There, and that way I have all the tabs here too. Now this tab says June, so I'm going to have to change that as well. So if I had done March, I think I would have to do more work if I did March. So I think this is going to work out. So far I'm loving it, but it seems a little thin, right? So let's fix some of these. In fact, let's work on June. Let's work on this March trip. And let me grab my book of colorful boxes because I can add a colorful box on here. Plus, I also have a set of date stickers that I received in an undated calendar that I have. But if you don't have these, you can also use one of the memory keeping dates and holidays. So I may refer to this if I need to. But I do think that this might just work out for what I want to do. Let me pull a black label and see how that would look. And then go ahead and grab a March from here. Okay, look at that. Okay, that works out. And let me just do the other side since we're right here. So we can put this back over here. See, that'll look nice, right? Look at that. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Now I need to change this June here. Let me grab my handy dandy case of tools. And I need my whiteout. And I'm gonna white the June out because I do have a March here that I can use, but it is clear. So let me white this out. And I can go ahead and put this March right there. Super fun, super fun. Another thing I might want to white out are some of these holidays. So Father's Day, summer begins. That will do, that will do. Perfect, except this says 2021 and I needed to say 2022. Okay, I'm gonna use my whiteout on here and my Papermate Flare. And then we're going to write a 2 there. Let me just take this off of here. It makes it much easier. And I'm gonna try to write it as close to the rest of it. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, so what I also like to do, while I don't have the exact, oh, I need to add this date down here, don't I? Let's do that first. So I need a 31. These are tiny, so I'm gonna use my tweezers, and I need to add 31 down here. So let's grab this 31 here, and we'll put the 31 right there, and it's okay, it's okay. There, now I have my month, perfect. So what I will be doing through these weeks, I don't have my exact dates yet, but what I also like to do is change my weeks out when I'm traveling. So a happy planner starts from Monday to a Sunday when you get into the weekly view, but I want to change the days of my week out to start the day I go on my trip till I come back, because then I have it all at a glance and then I can use all this space to do some planning. But first I also need to fix this up here because it says May, June. So let's wipe that out. Perfect, perfect. Okay, and when I decide on my dates, I think what's nice, I will, I can't white those out. I have to black them out. So I can either do it with my pen, and then I can add maybe these circle stickers on there, right? It might be a little larger, but I think it would work when I know my dates. So I'm gonna hold this to the side until then. So now I have my basic months set up, so I'm pretty happy about that. Again, when I know the dates for sure, I will be changing out the numbers and the days of the week. Let me fix this up here because I know that we are not leaving in August. So here we go with this whiteout again. So this will be September. That will be a fun trip for sure. So we're hoping Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party will be happening. We love that party, love that party. We actually had tickets for it for 2020, but you know how that went. So let's put September here. There we go. And now we're all good to go. Now we're gonna add some more to it because really there's not much here to plan. So let's add some of this fun stuff. I need to add some paper in because for planning, I always need some paper. And this is 40 sheets of Mickey paper and it's a dot grid. I love dot grid. So this is cool. So yeah, look at all that paper. Oh, wait, is that different? Oh, we have some different paper. Oh, see the back of this paper says Start Living Your Dreams and it has gold stars on it. And the front of the paper says Leave a Trail of Magic Wherever You Go, and there's Mickey and Minnie. Okay, super adorable. And what's this other paper? Oh, today's tasks. So this is tasks paper. I don't know if I'll need that in here, but I could use that in my regular planner. I do have some other paper here too. Let me move this to the side for a second. Let me get my other paper out. This was a planner accessory pack that I got. It has, it has a folder in it, it has some paper, and it has a bookmark. Now, I already made my daughter Holly a planner because we had started planning this trip last month. And we keep going back and forth on dates though. So I have used some of this. I gave her these agendas and she said to me she's going to be the person walking around on the trip with the clipboard. And I know she's joking, but that's frightening, isn't it? When you get that planned. So, but then some daily agendas might be helpful in the planning process. So we might put some of these. But here's some paper too, and this is lined paper, and it has a really cool border with Mickey heads and stars and bows. And what else is in here? Is that the rest of it? That's it. So maybe I'll put some of these and that. So let's put this in all the places. So in September, we're gonna go to the back side of September, and I'm gonna place some of these in there. Perfect. Let's put some at the end of the November trip. And then for March. I seriously want to go to Flower and Garden. I love Flower and Garden Festival. It's so beautiful. And it's a nice time of year to go. I don't usually, we don't have to go in spring break, so I don't usually like to go around spring break because it does get very busy. I like to go earlier than later. We tend to like to go to Florida and Walt Disney World area in February, right around Rod's birthday. But if we push it till the beginning of March, that'll be nice. Easter next year, I think is on the late side. I think it's mid-April, so we'll miss that completely. So let's put this folder in at the very back because you never know when you might need to put something in a pocket to hang on to for the trip. Oh, I also have these envelopes. Love these. So here's a long envelope and it just folds into itself. So you can put things in, and here's some shorter ones. Hey, look, this matches. I think I want to put one of these in the beginning, like right here. I think I want the long one. I'll keep the short ones for something else. I'm going to put this here. We already have a few things for our trip for November, but right now I'm going to keep this up front. I might end up having to move it to November because I have a gift card I can put in here, and we also have purchased like 2 years ago, we bought gift cards for Raglan Road, so we'll definitely be going there. So I'll be putting those in there too. And I'll probably move it to the trip I'm taking. So actually, I'll leave it there for now. Next, I want to add a little bit of decoration, and I have my scrapbook paper here for that. So I got the scrapbook paper from Echo Park, and I did get it on Amazon, and it has a lot of really fun patterns that are very Disney-like, which is really cool. I love using scrapbook paper. They come 12 by 12, and I'm just going to pull these 3 out because I already know I want to use these 3. And you can do a lot with scrapbook paper. Oh, that one's really pretty too. So we'll be using that at some point. So I picked a yellow stars, a very Minnie Mouse polka dot there, and blue polka dots too. So what I want to do is inside, after the calendar and after this calendar, there's this other calendar page. I want to cover that page with this before we get to the notes, and that'll kind of separate it. And I'm going to get my paper cutter out here and show you how I'm going to cut this up. So you can take the insert and lay it on top of your paper if you want to see the size of it, and it's right at the 7 mark. I do know the classic Happy Planner pages measure 7 by 9.25, and so that's what I'm going to cut. But I'm going to put this aside here and just cut the paper. So it's at 7, and make a straight cut up. And then here is going to be 9.25, and I will put this here so you can see that as well. So put this at 9.25, and it lands right on my cutting line as well. So let me take this off. And here we have our page. Perfect. So let me cut the other two and we will be right back with you. Okay, I have my 3 pieces cut, so I'm ready to put them together. And I also have a bunch of scraps that I will save to use for later. Perfect. So for September, I think I'm gonna use the yellow color because it's, you know, the closest to fall. It'll be really fun. Oh yeah, that'll look nice. And I'm gonna use my tape runner here and just run it across this entire page and just stick them together. So perfect. I like to get as close to the edge as possible, but you know, sometimes that doesn't always work. Okay, now here's the tricky part. Putting these together. Not too tricky. Just have to be patient. And I do it by standing them up and then laying them down. Look at that. Perfect. Okay, and then once I do that, I need to punch holes in it again. Now I have a Happy Planner punch, but if you didn't, you could hole punch them and then cut it with some scissors. Just fit that in there and punch, and voila, there we have it. So now let's just do the other 2. Okay, I have all 3 of my pieces ready, so let's put them in the planner. I'm super excited about these. Let's see, I want September 1st, and we're going to put this on this side. Oh, I also want to add a little decoration because I just got these giant stickers. Look at them, aren't they amazing? I had no idea they were going to be this large, and I'm pretty excited about them. They have these in Princesses too, which you will see one set coming up here fairly soon in a plan with me. So these are really cool, and I thought they would look really nice. Just put one of these stickers on these. Look at that. So there's Mickey, Minnie, and Together. Always Trust Your Heart. That's really pretty. Some of these might be a little long for this. Be in Love with Your Life. Those 2 are really cute. Oh my gosh, so cute. Always Find Something to Smile About. That is a lovely sticker. Life is Better with You. See, these are really fun. And Dream Big. Loving these. See the good in all things. So let's see if I want to put one on each. So I decided to use March, November, and September. Let's figure out which stickers we want on these, right? Okay, I'm gonna put this Life is Better with You for March because that's Trip for Rod and me. And I'm really loving this. Always Find Something to Smile About will be really fun. Maybe I'll put that there or put that here. That might be good there. And for September, I like this Always Trust Your Heart. So let's do this. Let's put these stickers on here first. These stickers are huge. Oh my gosh, they're really fun, right? Super fun. Yes. Okay, that works there. And I don't know, I really like this giant sticker because I think that it's going to be that way. Always Find Something to Smile About. I think that trip is going to be about that. I like that these are on paper too because I don't have to worry about the background. I can just, you know, kind of make the background look cool. So let's put the center down first. And then there, how's that? Yeah, these are really fun. And oh, I don't want to lose their tails on here. Oh, let's see what happens. Oh my gosh, their tails. Their tails might go over the edge. Okay, Life is Better with You. So March, if we go to Flower and Garden, this will be a trip with Rod and myself. Okay, so what I want to do is not have to cut a tail. So let's move it up a tiny bit. I think that will work right there. Oh, right on the edge. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, these are cute. I love these giant stickers. Okay, so much fun. So much fun. These look so much better to put in the book now. Okay. So we have September. So here we have, so when you go to the beginning of September, you're like, oh, look at my trip. Here's the weeks, and bam. Oh, there's my planning section. Loving this. And then here's November. And in November, we are going to put in this beauty right here. Okay, this will be really fun. Look at this. Bam. That looks nice, right? And then for our March trip for flower and garden, we will get back into the pastels, and it'll be bam, right there. Okay, this is really cute, really cute. Okay, I want to add one more thing because I have something else here. I have these dashboards here. I want to add them in, and dashboards are basically like bookmarks. I have 2 here because I've already given one to Holly. Actually, I gave 2 to Holly because I gave her my other bookmark. So I have 2 and she has 2. And I think I want to put this in the beginning of, I'm going to put this in the beginning of our November trip because right now really that's the main one we're planning. That way I can go right to that trip in the center. And I think I want to put this Leave a Trail of Magic Where You Go in the back because I want to add some just extra sheets of paper because I do have room in here just in case I need some, because the worst thing that happens when you're planning is if you run out of room. I mean, run out of paper. You don't want to run out of paper, right? So I'm going to put some of these in there, as well as some of these cute ones. Leave a trail of magic wherever you go. Okay, let's take a quick flip through of this and see how we did. So the size is pretty good. It's a decent size and it fits perfectly on these mini discs here. So here is my envelope to put in any extras. I do, like I said, have gift cards that I keep. I could actually put some for each week. I may end up putting this on the November one because I know November is when we're going to use most of them. So I have September, November, and March trips planned. I have my year at a glance right here. We go straight to September trip. We'll be going out to San Diego to see the kids and, you know, maybe going home by way of Walt Disney World if Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is happening. I'll be using this to plan the weeks, which we will get to in another video. But look at that, see? And then I have all the paper I need for planning this trip out. Perfect. Next, we have our November trip with Holly and her family and Aiden, and we're doing Universal and Walt Disney World, so that'll be really fun. And here is my decorative paper there. Super cute, always something to smile about. There will be for that trip for sure, and some paper as well. And then March, I want to plan a trip for flower and garden because I just miss spring and Disney. Spring and Disney is so much fun. And here we have Life is Better With You because that'll be a trip with me and Rod. Yeah, this is really cool. Okay, so we have some paper there. I have some extra paper here, as well as a folder in case I need to put anything in. So yeah, there we have it. This is super fun. I love how this travel planner turned out and I'm so excited to get started using it. Oh, I'm loving these stickers too. Always trust your heart. I'm loving Happy Planner is collaborating with Disney to bring us some great Disney magic for our planners. Love it. Now, if you like travel and if you enjoyed this book, I will be bringing you along on my planning for the travel because I do love planning for travel. That's for sure. Rod says I almost love planning for it more than I love taking it. He might be right, but I do like to go too. So I will be creating some pages for my planner here, my travel planner, and I would like to share those with you. So look for those coming up in the future. Oh, I know things are still kind of closed down and things are up in the air and we don't know when things are happening, but I have hope that everything will be back to normal, at least to some degree, and that we can start getting out and travel and doing fun things. And if things need to change, then that's okay, then we change things. But in the meantime, I am still going ahead and planning for these fun trips in our future. Do you guys have any plans that you would like to share? I would love to hear about some plans that you want to be doing throughout the next year. Definitely would love to hear it down in the comments below. In the meantime, I hope you all have a magical day. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Oh, can't wait to get started.